Did I record? What?
Lisa and Ryan, this is going to be one of our fun little conversations about how was it to be interviewed for the network show? Was it as painful as you thought?
Okay.
Okay,
Are we on now?
yeah.
Are we on?
Yes, was it painful?
It was actually, no, it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
It was warm, it was wonderful, and the way I feel about it is the way you and Lawrence asked questions. You were much more curious about me as a person than what I could do.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a different thing than what Lisa and I typically respond to. We get interviewed often,
Yes.
you know, and people want us on their platforms a lot. But I can't remember last time I told the story about how I met my wife in a formal setting like this.
Yes.
So,
So how about you, Lisa? Was it fun for you or was it stressful?
It wasn't stressful. It was just odd because
Yes.
I'm not usually the interviewee.
Yes.
I spend
The
a lot more
focus is-
time.
yes.
Yeah, I spend a lot more time interviewing other people.
Yes.
So that would be the difference, or being co-host with him.
It is. And that's one of the things I think is so amazing because people want to get to know people.
Mhm.
And even though you've got incredible skills and talents and gifts, which you do share with other people and you use that in your entrepreneurial journey and your businesses, it's great for others just to see behind the scenes, behind the curtain. And
Yes.
because again, those are ways that we can also teach and help other people
Absolutely.
to give them some
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, so is there anything that you would love to share with other entrepreneurs that are embarking on their journey, in their journey, or
Have a
anything?
strong why.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a strong why, then you will be persuaded, misled. You'll decide to quit. There'll be just too many things that get you off track.
Yeah.
If your why is strong enough, then when it seems like nothing is working,
Yes.
you will force yourself to find the solution. It's just like when I was working with a client the other day, and we were trying to find her money. That's an exercise that I do with my clients. Where's your money? Low-hanging fruit. And I can't do anything. I can't do nothing. I don't have nothing. I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. Imagine now one of your children needed this money for an important surgery, for to keep them in their home or something like that. And then all of a sudden, it clicks because the why made more sense. When it was just flip on, oh, I need some more equipment, I need this, I need that. If you don't tie it back to that real reason, it's going to be too casual,
That
too loose.
emotion.
Yes.
Has to be,
Yes, it has to be there.
Yeah.
It has to be there.
I think starting with your why is a very, very important place. I think also the resolve to keep yourself green and growing instead of ripe and rotting. You can outstudy any of your problems.
Yes.
Keep yourself constantly learning, constantly growing. And the more you learn, the more confident you become. Study your craft, study books, study through YouTube. Keep yourself studying. And anything that you don't know, you can learn.
You can, and you ask enough people.
Ask enough of the right people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is it? Psalms 1, you know, blessed is he who does not sit in the seat of the scornful. Don't take a counsel from people not doing better from you. Okay?
Yeah.
Take counsel from the right people.
Yeah.
You know?
They really want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The-
And if you don't have enough people around you that want to see you succeed, then you're not around the right people.
Yeah, that's your job now, to find the good ground.
Yeah.
To find the people that understand there's plenty good room and they
Yes.
want to see you successful.
Absolutely.
Those are the kinds of people that you need to be seeking.
Absolutely.
And they're going to celebrate with you. And
Yep.
then when you do have those Pewy days, where we all have Pewy days,
Pewy.
Pewy days,
Pewy days.
then you can get in touch with them and say, I'm having a Pewy day.
Yeah.
And then they can stop long enough and soak back into you.
Absolutely.
And we all need that
We
constantly.
do.
We need to be re-sown into. One of the benefits of having a wife like mine, I don't have to come home and tell her, baby, I had a rough day, because she was with me the
Yeah.
whole day. Okay? So,
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, that's
Absolutely.
great. Well, you're such an amazing, unique couple, and you give hope to other couples because, you know, some people cannot work and live together. But I think it's amazing, a great example that both of you are for men and for women.
It's so wonderful. But we get asked that question. How do you work with your wife? How do you work with your husband? And my answer is, I don't think of it that way. Okay, I think I get to work with my best friend.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm working with my best friend. You know, she's not just my wife, she's my best friend.
Yeah.
So we're building something great together. We're enjoying the journey together. We're enduring the hardships together. We're at a fantastic place because, I mean, I've learned that my wife is a lot like me, okay? And she's also a lot different,
Yeah.
you know, which is awesome. Awesome.
And then again, you give each other grace and space too.
Well, we
Yes.
do, and because I think we're
Grace
both
and space.
communicators,
Mhm.
we do articulate when we need to. I mean, most of the times you can pick up on stuff,
Yeah.
but we do articulate. There are times when, you know, we work together and we play together and we everything, and it's hours upon hours, and it's fine, it's wonderful. But there are other times that if you don't go find your own space
Yeah.
Yes.
and let me
I just
breathe,
need some peace and quiet. Just-
I don't want my husband, I don't want my coworker,
But,
I don't want anybody.
I need a few hours, baby.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we're willing to communicate.
And that's about as
see.
long as I can stand being away from her anyway. A few hours. That's about
3 hours, and then my phone is, where are you? What you
Where
doing?
are you?
Where
When
are
will you be
What you
home? I know.
Yeah, that's about enough. 3 hours, I'm good. All right, I need my baby around me
Yeah.
again. So that's it.
Well, thank you so much again for being a part of the network show and really wanting to see how other entrepreneurs can learn from you, but also being able to be that great example.
Thank you.
I'm wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much as well.
Absolutely.
It's worth it. The journey is worth it. If you ask one thing I want to say, Lisa's led with your why, and I said, I'll study your product, but I want you to know that it's worth it. The life of an entrepreneur is worth it. It's worth the fits and starts. It's worth the valleys. It's worth the tears. It's worth the sweat. It's worth the blood. It's worth it. It's a better life. It's worth it.
It's all worth it.
Yeah. Don't give up.
Mhm.